Good morning, class 9. Today we will start chapter 10, circles, and in this video we will do some basic terms related with circle. Circle, it is a collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in a plane. The fixed point is called the center of the circle and the fixed distance is called the radius of the circle. In this figure, O is the center and the length OP is radius of the circle. This point O is called the center and this length is called the radius of the circle, and a circle with the center O and radius R is denoted by C in bracket O comma R, where C denotes circle, O denotes center and R denotes radius. Now, interior and exterior of a circle. Being a closed figure, a circle divides the plane on which it lies into the three parts as shown in the figure. Now, let us consider it is a plane and this is a circle. It is dividing the plane into three parts. First is interior, second on the circle, and the third exterior. Now, interior of a circle, it is the collection of all the points which lie inside the circle. It means here. And the circle, it is the collection of all those points lying on the circular boundary. Here on the boundary, this is on the circle. And exterior of a circle, it is the collection of all those points of the plane which lie outside the circle. It means the collection of the points which are here. And this is called the exterior of the circle. Now the circle and its interior together make up the circular region. Now here the next topic is chord. A line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called a chord of a circle. Now in the figure here, AOB, this line segment, CD, this, and EF, this line segment, these are three chords of the circle with the center O. Diameter, the chord of a circle passing through its center is called a diameter of the circle. Here in the figure, AOB is the diameter of the circle. It means the chord is a line segment which is made by joining any 2 points. See here, C and D are any 2 points, and if we are joining them, then this line segment is called the chord. And same, A and B are any 2 points, but this line segment is passing through the center. So it is also called the diameter, and this is also the chord. It means diameter can be a chord, but chord need not to be a diameter. Now, the third one is arc. A continuous part of the boundary of a circle is called an arc of the circle. Now, in the figure, the points A and B on the circle divide it into the 2 parts. AB is an arc of the circle with center O represented by AB, and this is the symbol for arc. And the remaining part of the circle is also an arc, but that is represented by BA. Now from here to here, it is denoted by AB, and then the remaining is denoted by BA. In this way, we are representing the 2 arcs. Now, to avoid any confusion, we mark another point between the end points of the arc. For example, in this figure, for the arc AB, we can take a point P in between them and we can denote it by APB arc. And also arc BA, I have taken the another point Q, and it can also be represented by AQB or BQA. Both are the ways to represent this arc. Now, Actually, this is a small arc, so it is called the minor arc, and this is the larger, so it is called the major arc. Now, degree measure of an arc. The angle subtended by an arc at the center of the circle is called the degree measure of the arc. Now, for example, in this figure, AB is an arc, and that is making, this arc is making an angle of theta with the center. So, in the figure, AB is an arc of the circle with the center O, and if angle AOB is theta degree, then the degree measurement of AB is theta, or we can write it as M stand for the measurement of arc AB is equal to theta degree. Clearly, if measurement of AB arc, it means if this arc is making an angle of theta at the center, then BA arc is making angle of 360 degree minus theta degree. Now, what is the circumference? The length of the complete boundary, or we can say the perimeter of the circle, is called the circumference. And the formula for the circumference is pi into diameter, and we know that the diameter is 2r. So, we can say circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Semicircle. Any diameter of a circle divides it into two equal arcs. Each of these arcs is called semicircle. Now see here, this is a complete circle and this is a diameter that is dividing the circle into the two parts, and both the parts are called semicircle. Now in the figure, both arc APB and AQB are semicircles of the circle with the center O. Next topic is sector. The region of a circle enclosed between a chord and the corresponding arc is called the sector of the circle. See here, this is a circle. AB is any chord, and the area enclosed by the chord and the arc. And this APB is minor arc. So the area enclosed by the minor arc and the chord is called the minor sector. Sorry, it is segment. This topic is of segment. It is written wrong here. This is of segment. So I am reading it again. The region of the circle enclosed between a chord and the corresponding arc is called segment of the circle. This is called the segment of the circle, and AB is a chord of the circle with the center O. It divides the circle into the two segments. The segment APB containing the minor arc is called the minor segment, and the segment AQB containing the major arc, that is called the major segment. Clearly the center of the circle lies in the major segment. Here this is minor segment and this is major segment, and in this case always the center lies in the major segment. Next, the next topic is alternate segments. The minor and the major segments of a circle are called the alternate segments of the one another. Now next is sector of a circle. Now this is the sector. The region of the circle enclosed between an arc and two radii, joining the center to the end point of the arc is called sector. See here, this is a circle APB. It is minor arc, and this is making an angle of theta with center O, and OA and OB are respectively the two radii of the circle. So the area enclosed by this arc and the two radii, that is called minor sector. And here the remaining sector, this is called the major sector. It means with the minor arc, this is minor sector. With the major arc, this is major sector. Now semicircular region. When the arcs of a circle are equal, then each arc is a semicircle, then both the segments and the sectors becomes the same, and each is known as the semicircular region. Next, congruent circles. Two circles are said to be congruent if one of them can be placed over the other so as to cover it completely. Two circles will be congruent if and only if they have the same radii. It means their measurement should be same. And here in both figure, if this is a circle with the center O and radius R, this is the another circle with the center O dash and with radius S, and both will be congruent if S will be equal to R. It means the radius of the first circle should be equal to the radius of the second circle. Now, congruent arcs. Same. Two arcs AB or CD of a circle are said to be congruent if they have the same degree measurement.